What's up, everyone? Drew Snipes here, Beers and Gears, and welcome to Metal to the Pedal Saturdays, the video series where I go back in time, redo an old demo, now mic'd up with an SM57, going through an audio interface, giving you, the viewer, a better quality audio on your end. And in today's video, we certainly have a nostalgic one for you, one that means the world to me. This is going to be the Randall RH100 100-watt head. It's the first head I ever owned, and I'm super excited to have this in my collection again. It did spend 15 years out of it, so it's really nice to get it back. The story where this goes is that being a 19, 20-year-old kid who was playing through a Rocktron Rampage 2x12, I always dreamed of standing in front of a full stack. I would have taken a half stack. I just wanted a bigger amplifier because all my Guitar Heroes play big amplifiers, and that's what I wanted for myself. So, again, being 19, 20 years old, being broke, I was looking at Guitar Center, Musician's Friend, and came across the Crate half stack that they used to sell for $4.99 all day, every day. It was the one that came out after the Flex Wave. I can't remember Crate model numbers. So, settled on that one. I was like, that's the one I'm going to get. I'm going to go into Guitar Center. I'm going to go get it. So, got in the car, on my way there, walk in, and I'm like, all right, let's get this in. And as I'm walking through the store, I walk past the Randall RH100 half stack. And I was like, no way is this happening to me right now. I literally walked into being a fan of Dimebag. I saw the word Randall, and I was like, this is Dimebag's amp right here for $400. I was not passing that up. I was jumping all over that one. So instead of walking out with a Crate, I walked out with this Randall, and I am so happy I did. Because that Crate amp really kind of sucked. Wasn't good. So I definitely made an amazing decision. The guitar costs were definitely smiling down upon me when I walked out with this thing. So, got the Randall RH100. I got the matching cab, which is down here behind me. Awesome. Super excited. So, we're going to hear some sounds through it today. We're going to make some noise, have some fun. And with that, the signal chain. Another nostalgic thing for me is going to be this Ibanez RG4, which is the reason I like Ibanez RGs so much. Again, walking in a Guitar Center, fell in love with this thing. But, so nostalgic guitar, nostalgic amplifier. Let's have some fun. So going through the matching cab with an SM57. They are Celestion 7080s in there. I always heard they're not the best speaker, but they sound pretty good to me. Let's check out this clean channel. So simple, clean channel, three man EQ, bass, middle, treble. You also get your reverb, which is actually pretty good, and then the bright switch, which I really love on Randall amplifiers. I really like how this makes your clean channel sound. Just awesome clean, and reverb's not bad either. Just turn it at 12 o'clock. So really awesome. But that's not why we're here. Let's get over to that distortion. Have a good time. So really awesome gain channel on this thing. Really versatile as well. So you get your level, your reverb, your contour, which is really awesome. bass, middle, treble, gain 1 and gain 2. So gain 2 has always been a problem for me because it's very, very feedbacky and it has a always constant whistle going throughout it. And no matter how many noise suppressors you put on this thing, it whistles. So somewhere around there, about 230 on the gain, it kind of cuts off the whistle. It's still noisy, but cuts it off. No matter how many noise suppressors you put in this thing, that's going to be there. So I don't know if it's just a really bad noise floor on this thing. Because I don't think the RH150 has the same issue, or the G3 has the same issue. So maybe it's just the this version issue, but it's there. And then the problem is, at that level, at 230 on the gain channel, it's really not much different than gain 1. So, I don't know, kind of redundant. Is that an issue? Let me know down in the comments. If you have a RH150 or the G3 version, do you still get that really annoying hissing sound on the gain 2 channel? Because it's kind of bothersome. Kind of sucks that I can't use that. So, I mean, it really does sound the same. So, gain 1. Gain 2. So, still, gain 1 is really awesome. So, no complaints really from me. Just don't want to reuse gain 2. And then you get yourself your voicing switch, which kind of cuts the mids just a little bit. Which for me, when I first bought it, you know, being 19, 20 years old, I didn't have any mids anyway. So that didn't make it much different. But even with the mids at 12 o'clock and the voicing switch on, that's pretty chunky. So, really awesome. So, final thoughts on the Randall RH100. I mean, I'd get butchered down in the comments if I said that this was my favorite Randall head. I do have a Century 200 sitting behind me. But for me, it's really nostalgic. I mean, this thing is awesome. It was my first introduction into a metal amplifier and what you can get out of an amplifier. Before this, I was running DoD pedals into a Rocktron Rampage 2x12. So this was definitely an upgrade for me. So really nostalgic being my first amp. Love this thing. It's never going anywhere. And I'm going to open it up to you guys. What was your first amplifier head? Or your first amplifier? Mine was a little Aria Pro. 15 watt, really, really bad amplifier. What was yours? What was your first amp? What's your dream amp? What would be the one that you look forward to buying the most in the future? And let me know. I like talking to you guys down in the comments. I love hearing from you. Metal to the Pedal Saturdays has been a really awesome series to do. With all that's going on, it's kind of hard to get back and get into some of the stuff I've had for a while. So I love doing these videos and checking out older guitar collection stuff in my personal space here. So really awesome. And with that, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Up over 600 subscribers, and I'm blown away every time I see that number go up. Getting real close to that watch time requirement that YouTube has, which is really, really cool. So thank you guys so much for watching. It does mean the world to me. And, you know, I'm not the best guitar player in the world, and I don't claim to be, and I don't want to be. I just like trying to make things sound good. Like, what can we get out of this piece of gear that makes it sound good? And that's kind of what I'm doing. Kind of what the ride's all about for me. So thank you guys so much for watching. This has been Drew Snipes, Beers and Gears, Metal to the Pedal Saturdays. This is the Randall RH100. See you guys in the next one.